Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven, and tonight, whenever the heck you're watching this, we are getting into 5 bourbons that I will never buy again and why. But before we do that, please do me that favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Helps us out a ton, and we seriously appreciate the support. But let's go ahead and get into this video. So, we're talking bourbons I ain't never gonna buy and why. You know, there's no hard feelings. Don't love shit talking whiskey, but this video, we're shit talking a little whiskey, and I kick it off coming in hot. Davies County straight bourbon whiskey. Why am I never buying it again? Because it sucks. It is the most lackluster $30 bottle of bourbon. It is very much so budget bourbon. It's a blend of rye and wheat mash bills, and I was excited about that to get into a little bit of a softer flavor profile, but like honestly, it's just very lackluster, kind of extra nutty, little funky on there, and it's not my flavor profile. I don't like it. I'm never buying that again. And then to follow that one up, a bottle that has a flavor profile that I freaking love and I've been digging a lot recently, but this one just ain't it. It is Whistle Pig 6-year-old bourbon. This is MGP juice. So Whistle Pig, not the best brand. Not great value. I mean, I like their brand as a whole because I like the idea of it. I like the nice premium rye whiskeys they do. Like, they're not bad. It's just very expensive rye whiskey. I actually like the Piggyback 6-year-old rye a lot. I did a blend of this 6-year-old MGP bourbon and rye in a live stream once. I freaking loved it. That being said, this bourbon is the most adequate MGP 6-year-old MGP bourbon I've ever had. It is $50 for a 100 proof 6-year-old MGP. I just don't see a purpose for it. In this world of bourbon, there is legitimately, like, I would say like a third of the labels out there are MGP single barrels, MGP blends, finished MGP, whatever the heck. It's a lot of Robson and Squibb or whatever their new name is. And I don't have an issue with that. I just think this doesn't, like, it's the most 6-year-old 100 proof MGP I've ever had. It's very just okay, but it's $50. You know what I could get for $50? A cash strength 5-year-old MGP Old Scout single barrel or something like that. Like, shit, spend an extra $10, you can get something that's phenomenal. Even at like kind of like a lower proof, like the freaking Doc Swansons, whatever they're called, finished alter ego, finished bourbon, whatever the heck that's called. That's like $60 in my area, and it's phenomenal. It's like 96 proof, super heavily finished, crushable MGP juice. There is so much great MGP out there. This just ain't it. This is not worth buying. Not at all. And I will never be buying it again. Never. The 6-year-old rye, I'm for sure going to buy another one of those. But this bourbon ain't happening. It is not happening. I am not buying that again. Then coming up, another flavor profile I freaking hated. And I was super disappointed in it, and I'm never buying it again. I know, I'm getting very ranty this video, but just deal with it. Just live in it with me. It is Broken Barrel Whiskey Co. I've tried quite a bit of their stuff. I like some of it. This one, do not like. Not at all. Not at all. So this is sourced whiskey, and they finish it in barrels that they break with a hammer, and then they kind of finish it. I don't know if they finish it in casks with extra staves in it or if they finish it in totes with the staves. Either which way, they break up a bunch of oak, finish the whiskey in that. This specific small batch, which is only like 25 bucks. So if I'm ranting about a $25 bourbon, it's because it's not my jam. So this is 40% ex-bourbon, 40% new French oak, and then 20% sherry cask oak. And it's a 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. And I can't get behind it. I love finished stuff, but there is something super tannicky and soapy in this bourbon that I'm just, no. This is a cocktail mixer, or friends are coming over who don't like whiskey. I'm giving them that. The last two on this list, ones that I actually kind of like, or I like their brand in a way, kind of. And that is 1792 Foolproof. I like this bottle. I like this bottle a lot. You may ask, why is this on this list then? Why are you never going to buy a 1792 Foolproof again if you like this bottle? Because recently I have tried 3 or 4. Yeah, I think it was 4 1792 Foolproof single barrel picks, and they all stomped the shit out of this one. This is okay. The 1792 Foolproofs were fantastic for the price points you can find these at. So honestly, I'm never buying a normal, basic, plain Jane 1792 Foolproof ever again, because it kind of does them dirty. It just does it dirty, because that is very much so where their single barrel picks are freaking here, and they're not hard to find. They're not too hard to find a pick. And honestly, I haven't had a bad 1792 Foolproof pick. So moving forward, I'm just getting those. Not buying that one again. And the last, surely not least on this list, one that is going to kind of be an awkward one. And it is Iron Root Harbinger 90 proof. The good old XC. I'm not buying this bourbon ever again. Bought it for like 35 bucks in my area. The normal 115 that made me fall in love with Iron Root is like 50 bucks. So just value wise, this just ain't it. Like not compared to the freaking Harbinger 115. I just didn't care for this one. I am so in love with the brand of Iron Root. You've seen me talk to extensive moments about Iron Root. I've even talked with, people from Iron Root. I love it. I've legitimately at this point tried 30 some different bottles of Iron Root, and this is the only one I do not like. There's just something about it. It's funky. It's weird. I don't like it. It's not the one for me. That being said, check out Iron Root. They're fan-freaking-tastic. Best Texas distillery I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, there's a lot of really good Texas distilleries. I'm just kind of fanboying with them, but there's a lot of good ones out there. But that's a wrap for this video. Please do me that favor. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, what are some bottles that you're never buying in and why? Because quite frankly, there's a lot of different reasons why you might not want to buy that bottle ever again. Also, check out the Facebook, Instagram, and the Patreon. The links for all that stuff are down there below. We appreciate the support. Cheers, y'all. We will see you later.